9-2.
Warm welcome to you all at home as they walk into the schools. And whiskey glasses going in, and last is going to be Atherstone Warrior. Good luck with all your selections today.
All right, no problem.
Oaks Day. Last one to go in. Six furlongs and they're off. A good start from Assertively Red Jacket over towards the inside of the course, but going forward now, End of Story showing a lot of speed, followed by Teej A in the dark blue cap and noseband, J Street. New Charters right on the inside under Sean Levy, about halfway through the field. Atherstone Warrior moving up round runners now as they head down and into Tattenham Corner. And then further back then, Lift Lady in a yellow cap, Whiskey Glasses red cap on the outside. Megalithic is well back. So too now is New Charter. And out the rear of the field is Tanager as well. Down the home run inside the 3. End of Story showed the best early speed. Tracked by Atherstone Warrior. They're followed by Assertively. Sean Levy looking for a run up the inside on the favourite New Charter. Getting closer now, but will need a lot of luck. Out wide is Teej A with clear sailing. So too Megalithic and Tanager as they race down inside the final furlong, and Teej A takes it up from the long-time leader End of Story, but Megalithic is not quite done with down the outside. Teej A from Megalithic as they race inside the final furlong. Teej A by a length and a half or more to Megalithic, and it's Teej A for the Woodcote. Megalithic in second, Tanager down the outside next, ahead of Atherstone Warrior, and on the far rail the early leader End of Story.
It's classic winning Carl Burke to the 4 again. It's Nick Bradley to the 4 in this race again with the filly. He did it with Oscula, he's done it with Teej A, and Clifford Lee it is that has ridden this daughter of Memas to success in the Woodcote. The runner-up is the promising Megalithic, done no favours at the start, picked up in a moment Hector Crouch in the Oaks Silks Have You Got To Me for Rafe Beckett, and in third is Tanager, more like it today, the long-time leader End of Story, who showed brightest early speed, has faded into fifth. Atherstone Warrior, a better performance today in fourth, and the favourite New Charter didn't get the best of breaks either, and really was schmozzled in the early stages. Did well to get the position on the inside. We'll have a look at the start at the moment. That's where the race was lost for a few of them, but not for Teej A.
No, not for Teej A, who was always in a really good position, tracking the pace. She had a lot of early pace from the stalls to take that position, maybe a little bit wider than Clifford would have ideally wanted around the turn, but he just held her together, rode her with lots of confidence, and she showed those same attributes that she had at Chester last time she ran. She travelled away in behind them, had no trouble going the gallop, then quickened up well. We'll see the start now where it goes wrong for New Charter.
Yeah, End of Story dives to her left, coming out his left I should say, coming out of the stalls. There's quite a bit of scrimmaging, and New Charter is on the back foot from the outset. Teej A, by contrast, is out quite sharply. Yeah,
out quick and into that box seat position that you'd ideally want to be in, really, following round End of Story. Now, it looked like Kevin Stott was just holding the leader together on that first run, so they didn't charge off in the way that they sometimes can. It was quite steady through that first furlong and a half, and it got even more muddling in behind as horses were running onto each other's heels a little bit.
All happening a little quickly for Megalithic, who's run home really strongly. Quite a nice prospect this. Plenty of experience now as well.
Yeah, I think they're going to be building on to better things. He was slow enough from the gates, he lacked tactical speed, he didn't really come down the hill, and he still run on to finish a very strong second, but as a physical he looks like he's going to be a miler as well. But you'd have to like the winner, how tactically aware she is, how comfortable she is at a cruise, and at the 2 pole she was probably the only one that was able to go and quicken, whereas the second horse stays on. Your heart does go a little bit out to New Charter, who lost all chances at the start, used up a lot of fuel to get to where she needed to be, and ultimately within 2 furlongs to go she was empty because she was after making all those manoeuvres. But the winner's well on top, Nick. A couple of hard look stories in behind. If you were Sean Levy, you knew your fate as the gates opened.
Yeah, you can put a line through that, I think.
Absolutely, yeah, it just all went wrong as soon as the gates opened, didn't it, for New Charter? She was a little bit keen as well, and that's probably just the way that she is.
I think you'd be keen too now, so he bumped into you like that.
Wasn't really happening at all for Lift Lady today. You can see, I think Benoit Dothasset's lost his eye, and the saddle's gone completely at the back there. So again, line through that. Teej A sharp, isn't she? She's sharp, fast 2-year-old. Why not roll on to Royal Ascot now?
Yeah, she just knows her job. She's very professional. Now, whether whether Ascot would suit her as well as what Epsom and Chester have, I think you'd have some doubts. It is very different. There it is from the start with Newchart, a good shot of that.
She did well not to come down.
It was Jastry who came out from her inside, wasn't it?
That
in
caused
the third
the
Bradley
main
colours.
To be fair to Tanager, did suffer as much interference almost as New Charter as well, and he's run on to finish third despite getting that interference at the beginning, so mark up that performance from him.
But the point is, in order to win a race like this, on a track like this, you need that professionalism, you need to be smart from the gate, you need to be running straight, and that's exactly what Teej A did.